Hello?
Hello?
I don't tell that guy that was here before because I did a recording. Chase is not responding.
Oh. Alright.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
We're waiting for that guy, but hold on. Okay, I sent a message. My friend is here.
What guy? Who is this? That we're waiting on?
Errol Marks. So we're waiting for Errol Marks. Should be here any minute. We can start the discussion.
Alright, what are we discussing?
I got a message that I will be on in a few.
Alright.
Okay, what are your favorite memories of Saturday Night Live?
I like a lot of the 70s stuff. You know, with like Belushi and Murphy. Well, I guess 70s and 80s. Yeah, as I say, I guess 70s and 80s. I like that era. I liked a little bit of the 90s stuff, but I haven't really watched in the 2000s too much. But so I really like
not the way it was, but nothing really is.
I really liked Norm Macdonald and David Spade doing the weekend update thing a lot. That was one of my favorite segments.
That was very funny, yes.
And I probably couldn't pick between the two who I liked better. I liked them both equally for their different ways of doing it, you know?
Yes. It's very good. I was a fan of I grew up in the 1980s. Billy Crystal era and beyond.
Yeah, I grew up around then too, but I did watch the older stuff on when they did reruns and whatnot. So I did get a feel for that, and I liked it a lot. I'm a huge Chevy Chase fan. I've always have been.
I am too. Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm Chevy Chase, and you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the kind of attitude that he had. Yeah, I always was a big fan of the commercials of Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
Yeah, like the one that Chris Farley did, where the Folgers coffee.
Yeah, I remember that.
That is a good one, and the World Chocolate Donuts one.
Yep.
Yeah, with John Belushi. Uh-huh. Okay. What do you think of ska?
I'm not all that into it. I do know what it is. Probably the stuff that I do like is a little bit. It's not like hardcore ska. I don't know that there is such a thing as hardcore ska, but like it's the commercially stuff. Like I like Real Big Fish, some of their songs, but a lot of that is because they come from St. Louis. Of course, that's where I'm from, so I support them. And I like some Boss Tone stuff, but other than that, I don't know too much about ska. But I do like what I do know, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I get what you're saying.
What should I
Have you ever listened to the band that me and Ryan saw the cruise of, Murphy's Law?
I have heard some of their stuff, but I wouldn't say I'm an avid listener. But I did know who that was when you guys went on that trip.
All right. They're known as the world's best party band. They're known for.
Yeah, and don't you know the lead singer pretty well?
Sort of. I know his real name, but I'm not going to reveal his real name here.
Right. But I mean, I saw pictures of you and him together.
The people of the world know him as Jimmy G, and that's good enough.
Yep.
And if you're a fan, maybe you get to know the man, see a few shows. Then you'll learn his real name. If you're part of the world of Facebook, some people aren't. Yeah, he has a great Twitter. Instagram is creepy New York City.
Creepy New York City?
Yes.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Doesn't reveal private information. No. All right. Trying to find the talking points now. Okay. When did you come upon the greatness of Seinfeld?
Probably in middle school. Yeah, it was middle school is when I first started noticing. My friends first started talking about it. I remember sitting in, I don't remember what class it was, but it was right after the episode with the gym coach. Can't stand you. And we were laughing about that. We used to sit in class and talk about the episode, from the week. So probably, middle school is when I first started picking up on it. But that's about, I guess, I can't remember what year that was, but I guess that's about when it started, so. Maybe from the beginning of Seinfeld, I knew about it.
I knew about the middle. Right, and it was about do you remember the episode that was the Friars Club episode?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
My parents watched it, so I kind of picked it up. I saw them watching it. I'd sit down and watch it with them.
He's on the phone with his
back. That was back before I had a TV in my own room when I was a kid. So if I was going to watch something, I had to watch it with them.
Okay, we're relaxing. All right. Did you ever get into Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David's other show?
I haven't watched it religiously, but I have watched episodes here and there. And I keep meaning to go back. I just don't have the time and start from, episode 1 because it's on HBO.
You don't have the time?
I do, but there's a lot. I have a lot of backlog of other stuff I want to watch.
Uh-huh.
I still haven't watched this season of Mr. Robot.
I used to like that show.
Yeah.
I kind of grew out of it.
Well, it's kind of grown up. This is the last season. I think it's gotten a little off its rocker. But I watched the other 2 seasons, so I just want to kind of see it to the end.
My first 2 seasons were pretty brilliant. I thought so.
Yeah. And the 3rd season probably will be, but I don't know. I got to be in a mood for a show like that. But I'm a really big fan of what's his name? The lead character guy, Raimi. I can't think of his first name. He was great in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rami Malek.
Yeah.
That was his first name.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He was in Night at the Smithsonian, wasn't he?
I think so.
He played King Tut or something. I don't know, but I really like him. I've watched Bohemian Rhapsody a couple times now.
He's good actor. All right, what do you think? Well, that Curb is like improv, like the old Carl Burnett show. That was all improv that they didn't spot pretty much.
Right, I did watch. I watched reruns of that, and one of my favorite shows ever, all times, is Mama's Family, which spun off from that show.
Yeah, but those guys love working the Carl Burnett show. Same thing with everybody loves working for Curb. When they were playing a character like Richard Lewis and Larry, they played themselves. They just love coming to work.
Yeah, it'd be a great job.
Yeah.
I think it's a funny show. Just haven't, the episodes I've watched have been sporadic. They're not in order. Not that the order probably really matters all that much, but I would like to go watch the series as is.
It depends from start to finish. It is. Right. All right. What about what great concerts have you been to?
Man, that's a tough one because I feel like they kind of keep topping each other. Like some people will still say like the old Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies are the best, but I've watched those recently. I watched 2 and 3 the other day. I just don't feel they hold up as much anymore. I like the new Spider-Man a lot. I like, I can't think of his name, Tom Holland, I think. I think he's a great Spider-Man. But I also thought Andrew Garfield was great too.
No one seemed to like them.
I love the Marvel movies. I've watched them ad nauseum. I just watched Winter Soldier again the other day. And that or Civil War might be my favorite comic book movie. You would think it'd be Infinity War or Endgame, but there's a lot of things. The saga with Jigsaw was one of my favorites. I still have that comic probably. I still have a few comics in one box of comics, and one of them is the Death of Superman. It's still sealed up and everything.
Nice.
Just because I love Doomsday so much.
I suggest check out The Devil's Night Out. It's a great Boston album. That's my suggestion in that department.
Did you watch the Punisher Netflix show?
Not yet.
I suggest watching that next time you sign up for it before they take it off. If they haven't already. Actually, I just checked the other day. I think it's still on there. The Punisher Netflix show is great. So is Daredevil. Luke Cage is all right.
Yeah, I've seen season 2 of Daredevil. I've seen season 3.
Okay.
Punisher's on season 2.
Yeah, but he has his own actual show too.
Okay, I was just
That was very
on The Devil's Night Out Boston record.
right. He's got it still working though, right? I mean, I'm sure he's a.
British invasion band.
I don't even know what that is. That like the Beatles? I'll have to say the Beatles.
The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Yardbirds.
Oh, it's the Rolling Stones. Then I don't know if anybody heard that.
It's my YouTube. Waiting for the other person, but we have to get started either way. So the recording has already started. It starts
I
the
can see
minute. Yeah, it starts the minute somebody shows up. All right.
One of my best friends is well, thank you for having me.
Better. Thank you for
I think like.
Agropod,
Oh, okay.
known on YouTube as Notwendy Theretard. All right, and thank you to everybody for listening to this. I'll be on Don A, the host of the Late Night live stream tonight at 11 p.m. And there's already a fight for tomorrow night. I might be part of it.
And
I wish
Donnie's in 20 minutes, actually.
I might be part of a segment. And Agro will probably be on there. Who knows? And I'm always on Footballogies every Sunday at 8 p.m. All right.
Then I have nothing to plug. I do nothing. I just hang out on Discord. I'm losing my mind now because of quarantine.
All right, everybody, thank you for joining. And if the audience wants to have the goodness of their heart, donate. My Venmo is kennytv. That's right. All right, and thank you, Agro, for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
And if you guys want to get, if you only know the Spider Money Bastos, you should check out Devil's Night Out and More Noise and Other Disturbances. That's the first 2 albums. Good stuff.
Before we go, do a commercial for us.
For what?
Just whatever. You used to do your commercials on your political commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah, but no, those are all fake. I
know. That's what I'm saying. Do a fake commercial. Yeah, they're good. I like them.
Commercials like how to do your own podcasts and stuff. I have sponsored segments.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for joining.
All right.
Hello.
Kenny, what's going on, my friend?
What's up? We're waiting for the other person, but we have to get started either way. So.